Vaheguru, Satnam, greetings. We are back again to another beautiful day. I wish everyone all the best wherever you are. You would realize that as days are going on, perhaps there's a little bit of tension within the household. You know, normally when you are home, it's about 8 hours at home, 8 hours at work, 8 hours you are sleeping. Now it is 24 hours together. It takes some doing, it takes some planning, and it also takes a happy temperament. Very important to do that. Today once again, I would like to say hello to the SikhNet family and also the rest of the family around the globe. Manas ki jaat sabah ek hai pehchan bo. Treat the whole family, treat the whole of humanity as one big happy family. And that is the way we can get through this, treating each other well and being pleasant to each other. First of all, I am sorry that I'm sitting sideways, but we like to pay our respects to Babaji. Vaheguru, Satnam, Siri Vaheguru, Dandavod Vandanan Kabar, Sarvakla Samrat, Dolanti Rakho Prabhu, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Vaheguru, Sache Patsha, you are our strength. You are the one who is going to get us through this. We'll start off straight away with the Shabad, which came to me yesterday as I was doing Rehras. Rehras is, there's a certain prescribed Rehras on the Rehat Maryada, the Sikh code of conduct. But this is how my father used to start, and then one day he did explain to me why he starts it like that. The start of his Rehras used to be Dukh Daru Sukh Rog Paya Jan Sukh Tam Na Hui. Suffering is the medicine. Suffering is the medicine, and pleasure, comfort is the disease. Because where there is pleasure, there is no desire of God. Very powerful statement, I would have thought. This is the way he used to start it. And the last line says, Kaho Nanak karte kiyan baatan, jo kich karna so kar hai. You can, Nanak speaks the stories of the Creator. Whatever he is to do, he is doing. Whatever he wants to do, jo kich karna so kar hai. So let's enjoy this first and then we will take it up from there. Jo kich karna so kar rahya, jo kich karna so kar rahya. Kaho Nanak karte kiyan baatan, jo kich karna so kar rahya. Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Let's all tune ourselves in. Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Let's all get within. If you can't go out, go within. This is the whole purpose of this 1 odd hour, to try and reach your inner self, your spirit, that spot of calmness within you. जो किछ करना सो कर रहया, जो किछ करना सो कर रहया। कहो नानक करते किया बातां, कहो नानक करते किया बातां। जो किछ करना सो कर रहया, जो किछ करना सो कर रहया। कहो नानक करते किया बातां, कहो नानक करते किया बातां। जो किछ करना सो कर रहया, जो किछ करना सो कर रहया। दुख दारू सुख रोग पया, दुख दारू सुख रोग पया। जा सुख ताम न होए, जा सुख ताम न होए। रिपीट। दुख दारू सुख रोग पया, दुख दारू सुख रोग पया। जा सुख ताम न होए, जा सुख ताम न होए। तू करता करना मैं नाही, तू करता करना मैं नाही। जहाँ करी न होई, जहाँ करी न होई। बलिहारी कुदरत वसिया तेरा, अंत न जाई लखया। जो किछ करना सो कर रहया, जो किछ करना सो कर रहया। कहो नानक करते किया बातां, कहो नानक करते किया बातां। जो किछ करना सो कर रहया, जो किछ करना सो कर रहया। जात में जोत, जोत में जाता, जात में जोत, जोत में जाता। अकल कला भरपूर रहया, अकल कला भरपूर रहया। जात में जोत, जोत में जाता, जात में जोत, जोत में जाता। अकल कला भरपूर रहया, अकल कला भरपूर रहा, तू सच्चा साहिब सिफत सवालों, तू सच्चा साहिब सिफत सवालों, जिन कीती सो पार पया, जिन कीती सो पार पया, कहो नानक करते किया बाता, जो किछ करना सो कर रहे आ, जो किछ करना सो कर रहे आ, जो किछ करना सो कर रहे आ, जो किछ करना सो कर रहे आ। सतनाम श्री वाहिगुरु। जो किछ करना सो कर रहे, whatever he has to do, he is doing. Dukh daru sukh rupaya. We have to understand that pain is the medicine and comfort can become the disease. As it explains, when we have too much of comfort, we forget the Almighty. We forget the source of our reality. We forget to be in Naam 24 hours a day. That is why our masters, our sages have always said, if nothing else, just sit back and say, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. It is a wonderful feeling. Vaheguru is an exclamation of wonderment. Wow. You know, there are vulgarities to that as well. I will not go into that, but it's wow, wow. The whole miracle of life, the moment you say, wow, Guru, you are expressing your gratitude for this amazing miracle of life. And you cannot appreciate life if it does not come to an end as well. So where there is life, there is death. Where there is birth, there is death. And this is a period given to us. It is an amazing period. I am, no offense meant to anyone, I was wondering why this hasn't come upon us much earlier. It should have happened at year 2000, I think, so that we could have had that changeover into the new millennium. But it comes 20 years later. He is the one who decides when this change comes. There are a lot of conspiracy theories going on. I like to read them, and all sorts of things. You know, it's the coming of 5G, which is creating these dead cells within our bodies and causing these germs. There is conspiracies. America did it and sent it to China, and China has sent it back to America. It happened in Wuhan. It does not matter. At the end of the day, the West needs to believe that at the end of the day, it is the Hukam of Vaheguru where all this happens, and he decides. There's one very modern day churches which sent me a script saying, this is the battle of God with evil. And it made me feel, hang on, isn't God in charge? Does God have to battle evil? So God wants us to be on his side to battle evil. I'm afraid, brought up in the Sikh faith, I have tremendous difficulty in coming to grapple with that, because to me, my God is all powerful. I am within the Hukam, the law of my God, and he's the one who brings on evil as well when it's needed according to the law of karma. So the most important thing for us is, yes, read all these conspiracy theories, but I don't even feel like sending them over to anyone, because yeah, so if it's happening, it is all in the Hukam of God. The most important thing is have faith in yourself, have faith in God, and have faith in your ability of doing something about it. And the most important thing there is the ability of keeping yourself in Chardi Kala, in a state of eternal optimism. As is my normal procedure here, call it ritual if you like. First thing in the morning when I get up, I do a Hukamnama. So it's 11 a.m. in Melbourne. So I don't know, you have different times all over the world at the moment when you're listening to this. For me, it starts at about 6 o'clock. I do my ablutions, and then I come over here and I do my Hukamnama. And I'm slowly getting used to this idea that I'm actually talking to a piece of metal in front of me, but realizing that there are people out there who are listening. So for me, it's a very strange experience when you're used to talking to a congregation, an audience in a folk festival, whatever. Now to be actually talking to a piece of metal, and the only inspiration I get is from my little girl sitting here, Jamil, who looks after me, bless her soul. She's the one who is controlling everything, and I think it's Hari Jot on the other side in SikhNet.
And Gurmastak. Yeah.
And Gurmastak. Gurmastak is around today, is it?
Yeah.
Was he there yesterday as well?
Yes.
Oh, he was. Hi Gurmastak. Hi Hari Jot. Hi Guru Kaji. Love you guys. Love you guys. You know, if there was one other place I would like to be beside at home for this period, it would be with you guys in Hispaniola. I swear to it. That's where I would like to be. Because I couldn't ask for a better setting, a more tranquil place than your Gurdwara in Hispaniola. Wish I could spend. I would love to come back. I'm looking forward to the day. No offense meant. I do not like to go to the United States. United States scares me. I'll be honest with you. And of course, you have your beloved Donald Trump as well. So that makes it even scarier. But hey, I would love to be in New Mexico with you guys in Hispaniola to spend this time. So Hukamnama was taken, and there was a request from England. Apparently I showed them my Guru Granth Sahib, and I'd like to do that. We have a little bit of time, and I'll do the same Hukamnama that I did this morning, because then I'd like to sing it to you. And it's a very, very amazing Hukamnama that came up this morning. Are we still in? Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Vaheguru, Sache Pacha, Pujak Maaf Karni. Satnam Sri Vaheguru, Satnam Sri Vaheguru. Dandat Vandan Ankbar, Sarvakla Samrath, Dolan Te Rakho Prabhu, Nanak De Kar Hath. Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Tudh aage ardas hamari, Jio pind sab tera, Kaho Nanak sab teri vadiyai, Koi naam na jaane mera. Satnam Sri Vaheguru. Forgive me, Babaji. Let me explain. I'm very fortunate to have a very small sized Guru Granth Sahib. I'm very, very fortunate. Gifted to me by a very close friend, Sardar Harban Singh Randhawa. When one of his older sisters could not look after it, they gifted it to me, and I'm so grateful to them, because to actually handle the big Guru Granth Sahib is quite formidable. It's heavy. So this is very easy for me to handle, and also for my wife to handle, because we are getting on now and we need this. So the embodiment of the Guru is the Guru Granth Sahib, 1430 pages. We also have translations. I have my original translations of Manmohan Singh Ji. There are other translations here. There's a Professor Saab Singh's translations there, and a few gutkas lying here. So this is my cozy little corner, and I normally have a tendency of taking a Hukamnama wherever, but the convention is to take a Hukamnama either on the top of the left hand or one which starts on the other side and you come across. So this morning's Hukamnama, I took it the conventional way. The full, it's from Rag Surat Bani Bhagat Kabir Ji ki Karpella. Now it's difficult going through all the shloks. So the convention is pick the shlok where the page goes over. So it starts here. Starts off with Vaheguru Rag Surat Bani Bhagat Kabir Ji ki Karpella Ek Onkar Satgur Prasad. क्या पढ़िए क्या गुनिए क्या वेद पुराणा सुनिए पढ़े सुने क्या हुई जो सहज न मिलियो सोई क्या पढ़िए क्या गुनिए क्या वेद पुराणा सुनिए पढ़े सुने क्या हुई जो सहज न मिलियो सोई हर का नाम न जपस गवारा क्या सोचे बारंबारा. That's the pause line. Let's repeat it again. हर का नाम न जपस गवारा क्या सोचे बारंबारा. अंधियारे दीपक चाहिए एक बस्त अगोचर लहिए बस्त अगोचर पाई कट दीपक रहया समाई. कह कबीर अब जान्या जब जान्या तो मन माने लोग न पतीजै तो क्या कीजै. कह कबीर अब जान्या जब जान्या तो मन माने लोग न पतीजै तो क्या कीजै. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. The Hukamnama is on page 655 and 656.
They've already got it up.
And I think the team in SikhNet have already got it up on screen. Look through the translation and let's sing it. Let's start the day with our Hukamnama. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Satnam Siri Vaheguru. Just enough space for me to squeeze out, which means I can't get any fatter than this. Otherwise, I'll have difficulty getting on and off the stage. Vaheguru, Satnam Sri Vaheguru. A friend today sent me a joke in the morning. The motto for 2019, Jamil. The motto for 2019, keep away from negative people. And the motto for 2020, keep away from positive people. You work it out. Now, the Shabad, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Vaheguru. Now, Bhagat Kabir says, क्या पढ़िए क्या गुनिए क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए. What use is it to read and what use is it to study? What use is it to listen to the Vedas and the Puranas? पढ़े सुने क्या हुई. What use is reading and listening? जो सहज ना मिले सोई. If celestial peace is not attained. It has a lot of inferences of the kind of practices that we have got into. I will not go too deeply into it. I think the indication for us is it has become a source of revenue making by Gurdwaras, and I don't blame them, that we get our priestly class to do our Sahaj parts and our Akhand parts continuous reading of the Guru Granth Sahib, which is fine, but at the end of the day, what is the point of that if it does not bring you celestial peace? Because all you are doing is carrying out a ritual. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with rituals. When a house, I would much rather a housewarming party with an akhanda part rather than a booze up night which goes on till about 3-4 in the morning and everybody is completely drunk and hungover. I would much rather they had a akhanda part, no doubt, which is fine. But you need to be able to progress beyond that, where you want to be able to study the scriptures yourself. We have some practices where, for example, I try to read about 4 or 5 pages of the Guru Granth Sahib per day and try and learn something on an ongoing basis. Because we are Sikhs. Sikh means to seek. As we have coined a phrase, seeking. We are always seeking to better ourselves. So to learn something on a day-to-day basis. And that is what this Shabad is all about. Jimmy, you're trying to tell me something?
Yep. Paramveer Ji has asked, when taking a Hukamnama from the top left, when it is in the middle of the Hukamnama, do you go back to the previous page where it started, or read where the vak from where it begins?
Well, the convention is to turn the page over and start the Hukamnama from the previous page so that you turn over the page in the middle of the Hukamnama.
Right.
That is the convention. But Paramveer Ji, let's be honest, if you are sitting at home, don't worry about all these conventions. Just open up the Guru Granth Sahib, say Vaheguru, and the first slok that comes in front of you, start reading it, as long as you make the effort of finding out more about the slok. When I'm home, that's normally what I do. Just to keep to conventions, I had done that. I actually, you'll see me turning the page, because you pick up the Hukamnama, either if it's the start of the line on the left, start of the line, or you turn the page over and pick up the start which then goes over the page. That is convention, but let's not get into those things. Just, I follow the Nike ad, just do it so that you learn something from it. That I think is the most important thing. Thank you for the question though. Let's focus our minds again. I think my grandchildren are listening as well. My 2 beautiful little boys, Ravi and Kyan. Kyan, I hope you are listening, beta. Say hi. आओ बिरतियां एकाग्र करो, गज के बोलो सतनाम वाहिगुरु. Again, no restrictions where I am concerned. Some like to say Satnam, some like to say Vaheguru. The code of conduct of the Sikhs says that audibly you keep saying Vaheguru all the time, and I'm used to that. But when I'm singing, the word Satnam has a certain resonance, and when I also do my Simran, breathe in Sat, breathe out Nam, comes very naturally. There is a resonance as the breath comes out. So that is very, very basic Nam Simran. क्या पढ़िए क्या सुनिए, क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए, क्या पढ़िए क्या गुनिए, क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए, पढ़े सुने क्या होई, जो सहज न मिलियो सोई, पढ़े सुने क्या होई, जो सहज न मिलियो सोई, क्या पढ़िए क्या गुनिए, क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए, क्या पढ़िए क्या गुनिए, क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए। हर का नाम न जपस गवारा, क्या सोचे बारंबारा। हर का नाम न जपस गवारा, क्या सोचे बारंबारा। हर का नाम न जपस गवारा, क्या सोचे बारंबारा। हर का नाम न जपस गवारा, क्या सोचे बारंबारा। क्या पढ़िए क्या सुगुनिए, क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए। क्या पढ़िए क्या गुनिए, क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए। अंधियारे दीपक चाहिए, बसत गोचर लहिए। अंधियारे दीपक चाहिए, एक बसत गोचर लहिए। बसत अगोचर पाई, घट दीपक रहे असमाई। बसत अगोचर पाई, घट दीपक रहे असमाई। क्या पढ़िए क्या गुनिए, क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए। कह कबीर अब जानिया, कह कबीर अब जानिया। जब जानिया तो मन मानिया, जब जानिया तो मन मानिया। मन माने लोग न भतीजे, न भतीजे तो क्या कीजे। मन माने लोग न भतीजे, न भतीजे तो क्या कीजे। क्या पढ़िए क्या गुनिए, क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए। क्या पढ़िए क्या गुनिए, क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए। क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए, क्या वेद पुराना सुनिए। वाह वाह, it's a very unusual Hukamnama. These are the shabads which are not normally sung in Gurdwaras, because of course there are many other shabads which need to be sung, and because the message is pretty controversial. We have come to the point where you can actually book Akhand parts in Darbar Sahib, I think, online. You can pay by PayPal and you can book Akhand parts online. And all they do is they'll tell you when the Pohog is done, and they will send you the Hukamnama of the Pohog. So the only thing you get out of the whole Akhand part is a Hukamnama. So with so many are the tools that have been given to us. For example, this tool, the tool I'm staring at. This has got the whole Guru Granth Sahib on it. Why don't we personally become personal with the Guru? Why don't we have a relationship with Guru so that we can get all the wisdom that we should get with Guruji's blessings, with Gur Prasad, with his nadar. So let's move on. I have had a number of requests and I'm very glad. Again, if you don't want to send something in public, send me an email, dyasingh@khalsa.com. Again, an email ID which was gifted to me by SikhNet. They took the Khalsa email ID and I was one of the first few, I think, who managed to get that ID. So dyasingh@khalsa.com or dyasingh@gmail.com. Write to me personally. I'm a bit reluctant always to give my phone numbers because it gets a bit heavy. I hope you understand that. But if not, you can get through to me via SikhNet. Or we have a website, dyasingh.com. No EU?
No.
dyasingh.com. My daughter runs a website. And bless her soul, she's the one who helps me along with all the things that I do. The other Shabad, very simple Shabad, which was actually requested by my daughters, is Mere Naal Hai. So Satgur Pyara Mere Naal Hai.
That was actually requested by Kiran in London.
Oh.
Kiran Benji. So
Okay.
another one of your daughters.
One of my daughters.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Kiran. It is a Paudi of Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj, page 587. And again, a very simple message. I guess it's very important to have these simple Shabads sung so that we have a personal relationship with Guruji. So Satgur Pyara Mere Naal Hai. Chithe kithe menu le chadai. That beloved through Guru is always with me. Wherever I may be, he will save me. Again, develop a relationship. Very simple things. My rules are very simple that I do for myself and I try and encourage that. Get in touch with Guruji morning and evening. We have a very strong bond with Guruji. Morning and evening. Morning, if you can, Japji Sahib. If you can do all the 5 Baniya of Amrit, great. But I'm sorry, even at my age, I have difficulty in doing all 5 Baniya. I do them, but I have difficulty in doing them. I do Japji Sahib. I try and do it with love. Takes me about 20-25 minutes. And I enjoy doing that. I really enjoy doing that. In the evening, Reharaz Sahib is a favorite because Reharaz Sahib is the time when the whole family can get together and sit down and the children are still playing. It's part of their living. And yet a certain routine is being inculcated. And when you go to sleep, mumble the Sohila. Sohila is very simple. It's about 5 minutes. And I must admit that I don't think I ever complete the Sohila when I go to sleep. Because by the time I start it, I normally only start it when I'm really sleepy. And I drift away into sleep reciting the Sohila. It doesn't bother me that I haven't completed it. Not that I get up next morning and say, oh, I didn't complete my Sohila last night, I better complete it now. No, it is a means of having that protection, the warm glow of Vaheguru around me, even as the last thing before you go to sleep. And it gives you a nice, tranquil sleep. Some people call it Kirtan Sohila. So this is Mere Naal Hai. So Satgur Pyara Mere Naal Hai. And I think my grandson can actually sing along with me as well. Let's enjoy this. Again, immerse yourself within. Appreciate your breathing. breathe in Sat, breathe out Nam, and once in a while audibly say Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. What a relaxing feeling you get. What a wonderful sense of well-being and gratitude. Always be in gratitude for all the gifts that Vaheguru has bestowed upon you. And I must admit that this composition was inspired by one of my beloved younger brothers, also Kirtaniya. We affectionately call him Tuhi Tuhi. And he has this starting melody, which have been done by others as well, but he has done justice to it. And everyone loves it. And this rendition actually is an inspiration from it. It's the same notes. Tuhi Tuhi, Tuhi Tuhi, Tuhi Tuhi, Tuhi. I believe he does a daily program as well. Look for it. Tuhi Tuhi. Veer Manpreet. Veer Manpreet. He does it on a daily basis. He does some wonderful renditions. Listen to him. Mere naal hai, mere naal hai, mere naal hai. Enjoy this. Enjoy this. Let the joy go right through your whole being. You want to say something? Mere naal hai, mere naal hai, mere naal hai. So Sadgur pyara mere naal hai, jithe kithe manu le chadai. So Sadgur pyara mere naal hai, jithe kithe manu le chadai. Mere naal hai, mere naal hai, mere naal hai. Glow within yourself. Mere naal hai, mere naal hai, mere naal hai, mere naal hai, mere naal hai. Satgur pyara mere naal hai, jithe kithe mainu le chadai. So Satgur pyara mere naal hai, jithe kithe mainu le chadai. Mere naal hai, तिस गुर को हों वारिया जिन हर की हर कथा सुनाई तिस गुर को हों वारिया जिन हर की हर कथा सुनाई तिस गुर को सद बलिहारने तिस गुर को सद बलिहारने जिन हर सेवा बनत बनाई जिन हर सेवा बनत बनाई जिन हर सेवा बनत बनाई मेरे नाल है मेरे नाल है मेरे नाल है जपो मेरे नाल है मेरे नाल है मेरे नाल है सो सतगुर प्यारा मेरे नाल है जिथे किथे मैनू ले छड़ाई जपो सो सतगुर प्यारा मेरे नाल है जिथे किथे मैनू ले छड़ाई मेरे नाल है मेरे नाल है मेरे नाल तिस गुर को साबास है जिन हर सोची पाई तिस गुर को साबास है जिन हर सोची पाई नानक गुर विटो वारिया नानक गुर विटो वारिया जिन हर नाम दिया जिन हर नाम दिया मेरे मन की आस पुराई मेरे मन की आस पुराई मेरे नाल है
मेरे नाल है
मेरे नाल है
मेरे नाल
मेरे नाल है
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 सो सतगुर प्यारा मेरे नाल है जिथे किथे मैनू ले छड़ाई किथे मैनू ले चढ़ाई जपो मेरे नाल है मेरे नाल है मेरे नाल है तू ही 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 तेरा नाम तेरा नाम तेरा नाम तेरा नाम तेरा नाम तेरा नाम तेरा Each and every breath that we take, we must have that awareness of that ultimate master, the supreme master, the creator, Vahguru. You should be remembering that with every breath that you take. He dictates your life. It is within his hukam that we do everything that we do. There was a request by someone to do the Mool Mantra. We have another recording done by Craig Bruce. Craig Bruce is the music director of some of the famous movies of Gurinder Chadha. He's a very spiritual man, Craig Bruce, and Gurinder Chadha had asked him to do some recordings with me, and that album is also available. I think it must be on SikhNet's, what do they call that? Multimedia Kirtan or whatever? Kirtan search
MC
engine.
Gurbani.
MC Gurbani, is it?
Yeah.
So if they haven't got it there now, they'll make sure that they put it on so that everyone can hear it. And it's very simple. And the whole idea is to do the Mool Mantra as slowly as possible. It is a form of breathing exercise. Believe it or not, it was actually first mentioned to me by Nanak Singh Khalsa. Vaheguru, Vaheguru. We lost Nanak a few years ago. Nanak was an ex-footballer, American style football, not the decent Australian rules football, not that kind of, no, this is the American gridiron or whatever you call it. He was a footballer, he hurt his knee, I think, and then he became a Gatka master, and I was very fortunate to have spent some time with Nanak. There used to be uh, a youth camp, Sikh youth camp, organized by the family of a very good friend of mine, Bhavdeep, Pintu. Everybody calls him Pintu. And strangely enough, I remember it so well because the word Pintu in Malay means door. So Bhavdeep is like a doorway for me. He's the one who introduced me to the United States. And Nanak was a very close friend of Bhavdeep, and he used to come to this youth camp in Tuscarora in New York State, I think. And he and I was very fortunate to spend a little bit of time with him, and he taught me one or two things about control and also slowing yourself down. And I think it's an art which we Sikhs need really to get into to calm ourselves down. Incidentally, while I'm talking of this thing, I just must make mention, I'm watching this amazing series. It is, I'm sorry if somebody thinks I've got off the diverted to another angle, but I must mention it to you. We have all the time now. Sit down, watch this serial. It's called Buddha. 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 Buddha in Sikhism means wisdom. In fact, our Baba Nanak's very close friend was a Baba Buddha. Very saintly man who the legend says that he went on to be about 130 years old, very much immersed in Nam Simran, but also a good warrior, just like Siddhartha Gautam Buddha, because he was a Kshatriya and a very proficient fighter. He was a very good swordsman and also very good as an archer, bow and arrow. And then, of course, he went on to attain enlightenment, and he became Buddha. If you haven't watched this serial, please do. Because besides everything else, it will affirm your own belief in Sikhism. Let me assure you, you want to affirm your belief in Sikhism even further, go and see this serial. We are on number 53, I think now, isn't
Something like that.
53. Poor Buddha has already passed away, but the serial is still ongoing. But there's, again, tremendous advice. So Buddha's advice also really is recognize thyself. It's the same in Sikhism. Mantu Jot Sroop hai, apna mool pashan. O man, you are the seed of God within. Recognize thyself. Buddha says it in a different way, of course. But as you watch the serial, you'll say, this is what Guru Nanak said. It's a joy to watch that serial, and don't see it at once. Don't do what do
Marathon.
my daughter calls it binge watching.
Binge watching.
Don't do binge watching. Watch one or two serials every day.
They're asking, is it in English or Punjabi?
It is in old Hindi, but it's got very clear English subtitles. Very clear English subtitles. It is in old Hindi. Buddha. Buddha. Please watch it. And some wonderful acting, especially the young man who plays the part of Buddha, I think does a marvelous job. Tremendous. So, anyway, my desire is one day, Vaheguru willing, we might be able to have such serials on Guru Nanak, but unfortunately, our hierarchy has it in them that, the Gurus cannot be depicted in human form. Look, if you want our youngsters to still get associated with our Guru Sahibs, then you have to do something about edicts like that, which, no offense meant to anyone, to me they seem to be meaningless. I'll be very honest about it. And I could visualize Guru Nanak as I was watching Buddha, and it has inspired me a great deal. And it is for me, at the right time in this period when you're sitting around at home and doing nothing and you're tired, sit down and watch one or two of that series. Anyway, I wanted to do this Simran, one Mool Mantra, and I will do the Mool Mantra, but I admit I also have a tendency of doing the first Salok. There are two number ones in Japji Sahib, and this is the first one, Jap Aad Sach, Ju Aad Sach. I'm sorry if people have these hang-ups about where should Mool Mantra end. It doesn't matter. Mool Mantra really is Akhil Gur Prasad. But I love the words immediately after that, because it puts me in reflection of such. This whole life is about the pursuit of truth. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hai Pi Sach, Nanak Hosi Pi Sach. It's all about truth, the pursuit of truth, which takes you a complete lifetime, because you are always looking for it. It is beyond the limitations of the intellect. It goes into the realm of the mana, where feelings, faith, that's the realm it moves into, and it's part of meditation. So let us not get into controversies. Let's do it. Like I said, every time there's a controversy, do the Nike ad. Just do it. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Enjoy these wonderful moments. Enjoy. I did say enjoy. Don't become too concentrated. All you'll do is give yourself a headache. You don't want to do that. Enjoy. Sense of well-being, sense of thanksgiving, shukrana, feel good about yourself. You cannot love anybody else unless you love yourself. First learn how to appreciate yourself. Go inwards. If you can't go out, go in. Why? Now. Ik Sat Karta Purkh Jap Ad Sach Jugad Sach Sach Nanak hosi Phi Sach Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Vaheguru. So how many people have we lost?
The CD is called Sikh Sacred Chants.
How many people have we lost?
No, there's lots of people on.
What happens is the moment you try and slow down, a lot of people can't take it. They do not know how to slow down. Humanity has forgotten how to slow down. We have been given that opportunity now. Slow down. Take it easy. You won't believe it. I know tabla players. Sometimes you want to do a Shabad slowly. They have difficulty in restraining themselves. They are always pulling at the reins. They want to move forward. And I keep telling them, slow down. And they start sweating because they have not learned how to slow down. We need to be able to do that. So this was something I picked up from Nanak, bless his soul. I'm talking of my friend Nanak, not Baba Nanak. Baba Nanak, of course, is the origin of all that we talk about. And I think my grandson is saying, Nana, where's Mool Mantra, Nana? So we will finish off with the Mool Mantra. We want to finish up on a high note because I want everyone to feel good about themselves. Again, before I do the Mool Mantra, I was also asked to do the Ardas, the names of the 10 Gurus, the way I do it. And I will make mention, as was requested, that I believe these are the days in which Sri Har Krishan actually passed away, doing service, helping in the plague in Delhi, where thousands of people were dying. Sri Har Krishan is Vaheguru, one of our beloved Guru Sahibs. And his monument, his shrine, his Gurdwara is Bangla Sahib in Delhi, very close to Connaught Place. If I had it my way, I would just go to Delhi because I have difficulty in moving around. Go to Delhi and take a train up to Bangla Sahib, stay in Bangla Sahib for 2 or 3 days and come back. It is one of the most tranquil places right in the heart of Delhi. They are serving, by the way, thousands of meals at the moment to those who are hungry and destitute on the streets. There are miles and miles of Vaheguru, poor people on the streets, and bless these souls in Bangla Sahib and other Gurdwaras in India. All Gurdwaras around the world. There is seva happening in New York, for example. United Sikhs is involved, Khalsa is involved, where in fact in some cases in Western countries the mayors of the towns have actually asked the Sikhs, please provide food and give it to those who need it. And it's happening throughout the world. When the chips are down, I am proud to be a Sikh because I belong to that community of people. We have a lot of fights in fighting. We do all that. But when it matters, I have seen Sikhs come together and do seva, service. Bless you all. Bless United Sikhs. Bless Khalsa Aid and all those Gurdwaras in the world who are providing food to the needy, and they are their poor boxes, their coffers are opened, and poor people are told, take whatever money you require, because that's what this money is for. Bless those people. Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. And so I've lost my train of thought. I'm getting old now, so you'll have to forgive me for that. But do whatever good you can. Keep your spirits high. And the best way to keep your spirits high is to be of service. Say, what can I do in these times? So Sri Har Krishna, that's what I was talking about. Sri Har Krishna became Guru Sahib at the age of 5 years old. And he passed on. The plague hit Delhi. He was in Delhi. And he went out of his way to do seva amongst those who were poor. And legends says it that he finally could not see the pain, and he said a prayer to Vaheguru, take me. And he was struck down by that plague. I don't know whether it was
Cholera.
chicken pox, smallpox, or cholera.
I think it was cholera.
Maybe it was cholera. I don't know. It was a plague which was killing thousands of people in Delhi. And he passed away during these days. So it's very significant to us that we remember Guru Har Krishna. There is,
8 years old, wasn't he?
so there was a friend of mine, Shivpreet Singh. Shivpreet has done a wonderful rendition on YouTube based on Sri Har Krishna Tyaiye, Jis Ditthai Sab Dukh Jaye. Shivpreet has a beautiful, sweet voice, and he sings it in a very calm, tranquil fashion. So if you get the chance, look up Shivpreet,
Smallpox.
smallpox. Okay, Google says smallpox. We'll take smallpox. And if you can get Shivpreet, look for that. Sri Har Krishna Tyaiye, Jis Ditthai Sab Dukh Jaye. His melody goes something like that. Sri Har Krishna Tyaiye, Sri Har Krishna Tyaiye, Jis Ditthai Sab Dukh Jaye. Sri Har Krishna Tyaiye, Sri Har Krishna Tyaiye, Jis Ditthai Sab Dukh Jaye. Sri Har Krishna Tyaiye, Sri Har Krishna Tyaiye. So, let's finish off with the Mool Mantra. And have SikhNet still got me on, or have they fired me for tomorrow? Are we doing the same thing?
No, we're not. But what
Yeah.
we are going to do is we're actually going to do the reading of your book.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to do a chapter a day.
Oh, that's
So,
very nice.
We
have you
haven't
talked
quite
to Guru
confirmed.
Master?
Guru Master hasn't come back to me with a time or when it starts.
Ah,
but
okay.
we will obviously publicise that on
Right.
Dya Singh Friends Facebook page, as well as SikhNet will publicise it.
Okay.
And so what we'll be doing is every day you read a chapter of your book,
Oh, that's fantastic.
and then you can do the you can do the exercise at the end of it,
Right,
and
right.
have a discussion about it.
Oh, that's
So
fantastic.
that will be starting.
For those who do not know, I have been blessed to be able to write a book, which is along the lines of the simple KISS principle Sikhism that I know. And so I think it's being talked about that I will read one chapter, a chapter at a time, and in most of the chapters, right at the end of the chapter, there is a small Naam Simran exercise. And let's see how that works. But are we doing this as well or no?
We're
in
not
place of this?
scheduled on. Actually, Veer Manpreet is scheduled on to do a session later on.
Oh, Veer Manpreet is scheduled to do a
Session, yeah, one of
Session.
these, yeah.
So keep an eye, listen to him, and then I will do the book.
Yes.
And again, in the middle of all this, I must make mention of Sikh Youth Australia. The umbrella for all this for me is Sikh Youth Australia, because they are the ones who have encouraged and put a lot of effort into doing prachar of Sikhi in a sort of a contemporary sort of a way, so that Sikh youth will feel inspired within Sikhi and making use of Sikhi as a tool for self-improvement. In fact, we are just finishing a book, a coffee table book of the first 20 years of Sikh Youth Australia, and I'll give you more information about that later. So, Mool Mantra. Alright, Kyan, Ravi, I hope you all are looking, watching, and nobody is watching, so you can get up and dance to it as well if you like. Makes no difference to me, because Babaji loves you all very much as long as you're doing Mool Mantra. Let's all join in. Ek Onkar Satnam Karta Purakh Nirbhav Nirvair Akal Murt Ajuni Saibham Gur Prasad.
Ek Onkar Satnam Karta Purakh Nirbhav Nirvair Akal Murt Ajuni Saibham Gur Prasad.
Jap Aad Sach
Aad Sach
Jugad Sach
Jugad Sach
Happy Sach
Happy Sach
Nanak Hasi Bhi Sach
Jap Aad Sach Jugad Sach Happy Sach Nanak Hasi Bhi Sach.
Ek Onkar
Ek Onkar
Satnam
Satnam
Karta Purakh
Karta Purakh
Nirbhav
Nirbhav
Nirvair
Nirvair Akal Murt Ajuni Saibham Gur Prasad. Ek Onkar Satnam Karta Purakh Nirbhav Nirvair Akal Murt Ajuni Saibham Gur Prasad. Akal Murt Ajuni Saibham Gur Prasad. Akal Murt Ajuni Saibham Gur Prasad.
Ek Onkar Satnam
Satnam
Karta Purakh
Karta Purakh
Nirbhav Nirvair Akal Murt Ajuni Saibham Gur Prasad. Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Pritham Bhagati Simar Ke Guru Nanak Laite Phir Angad Guru Te Amardas Ramdas Hoy Saha Arjana Hare Gobind No Simro Sri Hare Ram Sri Hare Krishna Dya Jis Dithe Sab Dukh Jaaye. Sri Hare Krishna Dhyaye Jis Dithe Sab Dukh Jaaye. ਸਭ ਥਾਈ ਹੋਏ ਸਹਾਈ, ਸਭ ਥਾਈ ਹੋਏ ਸਹਾਈ। ਦਸਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਭ ਥਾਈ ਹੋਏ ਸਹਾਈ। ਦਸਾਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਜੋਤ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ, ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਠ ਦੀਦਾਰ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਧਰ ਕੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਬੋਲੋ ਇਹ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ, हे ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, ਕਿਰਪਾ ਨਿਦਾਨ, ਨਿਆਸਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਆਸਰਾ, ਨਿਤਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਤਿਰ, ਨਿਪੱਤਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਪੱਤ, ਨਿਗੱਤਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਗੱਤ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ, thank you for giving us this opportunity of spending some time in your company and in the company of like-minded Sangat throughout the globe. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, ਤਾਤੀ ਵਾਵ ਨਾ ਲਾਗੀ ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਸ਼ਰਣਾਈ, ਚਾਉ ਗਿਰਦ ਹਮਾਰੇ ਰਾਮ ਕਾਰ ਦੁਖ ਲੱਗੇ ਨਾ ਪਾਈ। ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ, by your will, by your hukum, you have brought this calamity upon humanity. Tatar Patsha, we succumb to your hukum, your will. Hukum rajai chalana, Nanak likhya naal. By your hukum, Sache Patsha, help us to get through this period. Yet, Vaheguru, hopefully help us to come through this period having learned something about ourselves, learning how to slow down, learning compassion, having greater interaction with family members, learning more about family values and responsibilities of ours as human beings on this planet. ਸਹੀ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਮੇਲ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਚਿਤਾਵੇ, ਨਾਨਕ ਨਾਮ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਾਣੇ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਦਾ ਭਲਾ। ਡੰਡੌਤ ਬੰਦਨ ਕਬਾਰ ਸਰਬ ਕਲਾ ਸਮਰੱਥ, ਡੋਲਨ ਤੇ ਰੱਖੋ ਪ੍ਰਭੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇ ਘਰ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋਨਿਹਾਲ, ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸਤਨਾਮ and blessings upon everyone.
Wow.